Insidious as blind inception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. I'm Jay.
I'm Jess.
And this is
Russell's React.
What up, yo?
Hit them like, share, bell, and subscribe buttons for me. Keep them comments coming. Also, check out the playlist down in the description box where you'll also find a link there to buy us a coffee to help support this channel. And you can give us a suggestion to get a shout out, plus an ASAP reaction of something that you want, or toss up a unique idea. Also, never forget to support these artists on their own channels as well. Here we are with number 2 of the NF journey. This one is Mansion on the album Mansion, and this one does not have a music video. So I think a lot of his music does have videos for the most part, but there's going to be some that I've seen through that list of journey that doesn't. When that is the case, I think we'll pull up lyric videos. That'll be, we was talking in the last video about, I didn't want to pull up lyrics because I'll miss what's going on in the video, but if there is no video, I think it'd be good to have a lyric video so we can just kind of catch on to a little bit more what he's talking about. If he's not making a video for it and it's that important, then I would say maybe, that's kind of where he wants you to pay more attention to the lyrics. We can catch a little more words and stuff that's going on, because and if he be speaking too fast, I don't know what he's always saying. I can't keep up.
And that's what he wrote.
If you're here for it, then let's get it.
Insidious as blind inception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in.
Every day.
Broken legs, but I chase
That's me.
perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion.
Yo, my mind is a house with walls covered in lyrics.
So, with the mansion being the theme of that, it's like your head is just this empty mansion.
Yeah.
That kind of the thought that she was portraying there. That's a lot of room for thought and nobody home.
All over the place. The songs in the mirrors. Walls covered in lyrics. They're all over the place. The songs in the mirrors written all over the floors, all over the chairs, and you get the uncut version of life when I go downstairs. That's where I write when I'm in a bad place and need to release and let out the version of NF you don't want to see. I put holes in the walls with both of my fists till they bleed, and you might get a glimpse of how I cope with all this anger in me. Physically abused, now that's the room that I don't want to be in. That picture ain't blurry at all, I just don't want to see it. And these walls ain't blank, I just think I don't want to see them. But why not? I'm in here, so I might as well read them.
Before we get into that part, the mansion reference is going to refer to how many rooms, he has in his head and stuff. So that there's rooms he can go in, there's rooms you don't want to go in, and this and that. So, but it's the amount of just different rooms. So, I get that. That's crazy.
Think I don't want to see him, but why not? I'm in here, so I might as well read him. I gotta thank you for this anger that I carry around. Wish I could take a match and burn this whole room to the ground. Matter of fact, I think I'ma burn this room right now. Somehow this memory for some reason just won't go down. You put me in the corner so you could see the fear in my eyes, then took me downstairs and beat me till I screamed and I cried. Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind, but I'ma keep the door shut and lock the lyrics inside.
Insidious as blind inception. What's reality with all
So even just a little deeper to that, it's memories. Every memory has its own room in this mansion.
these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. and slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion. Inside this mansion.
Yo, my mind is a house with walls covered in pain. See, my problem is I don't fix things, I just try to repaint. Cover them up like it never happened. Say I wish I could change. Are you confused? Come upstairs and I'll show you what I mean. This room's full of regrets, just keeps getting fuller it seems. Moment I walk into, it's the same moment that I wanna leave. I get sick to my stomach every time I look at these things, but it's hard to look past when this is the room where I sleep. I look around, one of the worst things I wrote on these walls was the moment.
I gotta sneeze.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought, hey, she's actually pausing to throw in a thought. You gotta pause and throw in some
like
thoughts every now
to.
and then. I can't be the only one talking.
I get sick to my stomach every time I look at these things.
Sick to my stomach every time I look at these things, but it's hard to look past when this is the room where I sleep. I look around, one of the worst things I wrote on these walls was the moment I realized that I was losing my mom. And one of the first things I wrote was I wish I would've called, but I should just stop now, we ain't got enough room in this song. And I regret the fact that I struggle trying to find who I am, and I lie to myself and say I do the best that I can. Shrug it off like it ain't nothing, like it's out of my hand, and get ticked off whenever I see it affecting my plans. And I regret watching these trust issues eat me alive, and at the rate I'm going, I'll probably still be there when I die. Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind. The question is, will I ever clean the walls off in time? Oof.
Insidious as blind inside.
That was tough about his mom. I'm guessing. I don't know. Has he lost his mom already? At this point, has he lost his mom in general? I don't know the answer to that question. Do you? So, at least when he was thinking of these lyrics and stuff, you know, he was thinking about a time when he had the time to talk to her or reconnect with her or whatever is what I'm guessing, and he didn't. So that's the kind of, I mean, it's things like that in life when you can't go back and change something. That's what, you know, it stains your mind and it stays there, and you can't erase them. Just like he was talking about painting them up, you know, you paint over them, but it's still there. So that's pretty tough. This whole song is like just all built around this whole mansion theme and explaining just inside of a house and how you gotta live in it and all this stuff's there and it don't go nowhere. It's really crazy. I like this a lot.
What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. And slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion. Inside this mansion.
So this part of my house, no one's been in it for years. I built a safe room and I don't let no one in there, cause if I do, there's a chance that they might disappear and not come back. And I admit, I am emotionally scared to let anyone inside, so I just leave my doors locked. You might get other doors to open up, but this door's not, cause I don't want you to have the opportunity to hurt me, and I'll be the only person that I can blame when you desert me. I'm barricaded inside, so stop watching. I'm not coming to the door, so stop knocking. Stop knocking. I'm trapped here. God keeps saying I'm not locked. I chose this. I am lost in my own conscience. I know that shutting the world out ain't solving the problem, but I didn't build this house because I thought it would solve them. I built it because I thought that it was safer in there, but it's not. I'm not the only thing that's living in here. Fear came to my house years ago. I let him in. Maybe that's a problem, cause I've been dealing with this ever since. I thought that he would leave, but it's obvious he never did. He must have picked a room and got comfortable and settled in. Now I'm in a position, it's either sit here and let him win or put him back outside where it came from, but I never can. Cause in order to do that, I'd have to open the doors. Is that me or the fear talking? I don't know anymore.
I feel like his music is what he has dealt with, but also he writes to people that he knows goes through this daily.
Yeah, and it can apply in more than
just this.
yeah, more than just his situation. You know, like his situation is very specific to him. But, you know, what's going on inside his head, someone else has got the same thing, a mansion inside their head full of rooms, full of thoughts, full of, you know, things that they want to shut and lock away and, you know,
We all do.
or paint over, you know, just that whole thing. You know, everybody's got all that. Everybody does. So it's just that this can be so, it's relatable. I think that's the word I was kind of looking for. It's just very, very relatable in multiple different situations. But
until next time, folks.
peace out.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.